What's the future of the conservative movement? Many are asking that question right now. And which way forward for the youngest generation in the wake of Charlie Kirk's murder? Here's the point. Christless conservatism is a vain hope for victory. The conservative movement, if it is going to conserve anything with any meaning or purpose, desperately needs Jesus Christ as both the foundation and direction of our movement. If we do not stand on unchanging bedrock truth, then we will be infiltrated, manipulated, steered by anyone, and fall for anything. I have always been for the populist movement that reclaimed conservatism for Americans, and not for American foreign intervention and for American cultural or economic decline. This was often what the neocons were so content to promote, direct, and control for decades. We were perennial losers as Americans, losing our country, our communities, our culture, our families, and our values, conserving only our GDP and our 401k. Our political leaders conserved nothing, they stood for nothing, they denied basic common sense and wisdom, like this question: how can America win the future if we're losing in the present? I think one of the greatest gifts Trump gave conservatives was a renewed vision of what it is to pursue American greatness, and to know that conservatives can actually fight, lose, and fight back harder to win, even with a non-traditional coalition of old allies and new co-belligerents. And that coalition includes those who are not conservatives, but can advance conservative causes even for a limited period of time. This movement under Trump has been successful. Trump has successfully overturned so many political expectations, including the fatalistic expectation of defeat and decline. The cowardly and controlling interest of the Uniparty was always content with defeat as long as it advanced the interest of foreign intervention and nation building elsewhere. Whether it was Wall Street or the military-industrial complex, it always seemed like there were winners at the expense of the American people. We have been given a temporary victory, but are again at a crossroads, and the road forward is not obvious. 1 year ago, right after Trump's 2024 electoral and popular victory, I warned all coalitions are at risk of fragmentation and splitting. All coalitions that achieve a victory do not last forever, and that this coalition would one day split. That seemed like a reasonable prediction. I just didn't know how quickly it would come. In the wake of Charlie Kirk's horrific assassination, I believe and still believe that God is working out his purpose in salvation for America. Charlie's death was and is a catalyst for revival. We see pockets of revival across American communities, college campuses, and churches. They are experiencing revival with renewed interest in Bible reading, church attendance, worship, and baptism. That's a reason to celebrate and give God the glory. We should do everything we can to pray and advance that revival. But our ancient enemy does not want Jesus Christ to get the glory, nor does he want spiritual, moral, or cultural renewal to take place in America. Instead of Charlie's death being a catalyst for revival, the goal is to sow deceit and division and to draw attention away and to distract from the most obvious events that have transpired. Jesus Christ is the only hope for America, and we are on the cusp of either something truly great in this nation, or we are at the precipice of the point of no return. Our movement has been infiltrated by those who do not have the best of intentions, but are self-deluded. They do not know the truth of the gospel of Jesus Christ, nor the truth of history, nor the truth of current events. Because of this, they are self-deluded and are blindly groping for significance and meaning in the midst of pain, confusion, and grief. They utilize their platform not to advance the truth, but to sow deceit, division, and to distract from the most obvious things that have just transpired. It is truly maddening to watch and listen to endless rabbit trails of conspiracies with next to no evidence, theories that cannot prove truth from fiction. It is understandable why people are drawn to conspiracy theories, especially in a moment of grief, because they need resolution and closure. It is also understandable why people expect conspiracy theories to become true because of what we all experienced in the past 5 years. I mean, COVID-19, BLM, J6, Epstein, and a variety of other narratives pushed by the media and the deep state were enough to red pill and wake everyone up. We knew we were being gaslit, and we could see past the endless lies. We also had the receipts. But not all conspiracy theories are true. Not all speculations into such theories are helpful. Many can deceive, divide, distract from reality and from what is truly important. How quickly this became the case after Charlie's death. Some didn't pause even for a second to ponder the infinite, to personally reflect, or do serious soul searching. Instead, they used Charlie's death as a way to promote their platform, sow deceit and dissension in the conservative ranks, promote endless conspiracies about foreign governments, anti-Semitism, Christian Zionism, and whatever new ideas cooking that day. None of these ideas are conservative, and none of these ideas will move the conservative movement forward or America forward to victory. Anti-Semitism is un-American, full stop. And hatred for Christian Zionism is by no means conservative. There can be disagreements on eschatology among the brothers, but hatred for brothers who hold a different view is unfruitful and unchristian. No more brother wars. We are at a crossroads. I still believe that God is doing something in America and that Charlie's blood was not spilled in vain. America needs Christ. The conservative movement needs Christ. We cannot be distracted by the deceit of bad actors who clearly do not know the truth. Just ask yourself, how do my thoughts reflect the knowledge of Christ, the love of Christ, the love of neighbor, and the love for the truth? Is what I'm thinking actually promoting the truth that sets me free? This week has revealed a lot about our coalition and our co-belligerents. It's splintering even now as we speak. It also reveals just how valuable Charlie Kirk was at building and maintaining that coalition publicly and even behind the scenes. He was nothing short of a visionary and a courageous warrior for truth and for Christ. He could partner even with those he disagreed with, chat privately with them about those disagreements, and present a publicly united front that could push our coalition forward to victory. May God raise up more visionary and courageous warriors just like Charlie Kirk. That's what we need to remember and keep in mind. That's what we're missing right now. I remain prayerful and hopeful for America and for our movement. And I by no means am relying on podcasters or influencers who have built nothing, sacrificed nothing, and can think of no one but themselves. They are hollow-chested. And that's what C.S. Lewis warned us about. They have no loyalty but to themselves. They are geldings who cannot produce. They are blind luminaries that guide no one to the truth. But we have the truth. His name is Jesus Christ. He is the founder and perfecter of the faith. He is also the foundation of a real movement that has real opportunity to revive this nation. Let us pray and work towards that end. Live for the things that matter. Strengthen what remains. Go conserve something.